What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another day of life with Carol Mwangi. Hope you guys having an amazing, fantastic, a nice day. Mine is going on well. Cannot complain about nothing. So I have a very interesting topic today. Because coming to think of it, we apply for jobs, we go for interviews, and then after the interviews, nothing happens. We are back to the streets, tamaking again. But this is going, I guess it's going to, even if not transform all of y'all, but some of you, because we always find ourselves chickening out in the interview when you ask questions, and when you're given the chance for you to ask the question, you chicken out some more. So and uh, so this video is going to be like an eye opener, and something to, like, this is what you need to be doing, this is how you can prepare yourself, this is how you can do this and do that, you know what I mean. So on today's episode, I want us to talk about questions that you can ask in an interview, because they always give you a chance to ask questions, and that doesn't mean you're dumb. That doesn't mean that you didn't understand the requirements and the job specifications and description. It doesn't really mean nothing negative, but it's just a chance for you to interact with the interviewer and to know more about the organization, to seek for clarification, because not everything is always clear in the deep job description, but that's the time for you to, like, ask more. Show that you really need this job, show that you're really interested, and you can do far much greater things, you know what I mean. So, I'm just going to give you like a sample of questions that you can ask when you're given the chance to. And one of those questions is, you can ask questions about the job. First of all, you can ask, like, what skills or what traits are you looking for that particular job? Because, for example, in the private sector, in a private organization, punctuality is key, as opposed to a government institution. So, like, ask, like, what time do people arrive at work, what time do they leave, am I supposed to, like, can I work for extra hours, like show interest in that particular job. Because, for example, you're working in a hospital, and you obviously know hospital is a 24/7 thing, you know what I mean. So you need to, like, ask them, will I be coming for night shifts, or do you guys just do a 9 to 5, or, like, engage the interviewer. This is a chance for you to just level up once, you can never level up again. So boost your confidence to 100, boost it. Let them know, give them that confidence in you, you know what I mean. Yeah. So that's one thing you can ask about the job. Another thing you can ask about the job is, like, what does a typical day look like in that job? Because one thing is for sure, when you're out here, you think that working in that job or that office, this is how it's going to be like. But when you go, like, to work there, like, it's totally different, you know. For example, I am a record manager, and maybe I get a job in a registry. You know what I mean? So when you're out here, you think that in a registry will just be there and arranging files, organizing everything and all that. But you find other registries, there's even interaction with customers and clients. People will come there with queries, trying to tell you, okay, this is what I need, this one, okay, a lot of questions and all that. And you really need to have communication skills, you need to have interpersonal skills, you need to create a rapport with the clients and all that. So it doesn't really mean that you have to be glued to your computer. You'll have to stand up and serve people, you see all that. So you need to show interest, like, okay, what does a day look like here, and all that stuff. Another thing you can ask is whether that's a new position, the job now. Is this a new position, or you're replacing somebody? Because, mind you, if it's a new position, a lot will be required of you. You need, like, to have a lot of experience. For example, in a registry, yes, I understand more of registry. So in a registry, it's a new organization, they have no functional registry, they have no functional record system, but they need somebody who is going to be doing all that stuff for them. So if it's a new organization, it means that you'll start by coming up with record management policies. It means that you need to figure out how you'll be organizing these records. What type of records do I have? Like, conduct a little bit of survey on the type of records, on the departments in that particular organization and all that. You see, like, it's a lot of work, meaning that you have to set the bar yourself and others will follow. But if it's an organization that has an existing registry and they're only seeking people to replace somebody maybe who retired, that means the person already has most of the work done. They have the policies in place. They have everything in place. So what you're going to be doing is just like carrying forward with the work. You know what I mean? So that means that you will need to like they already set the bar. So you need to like be above that bar. They already did until here. Do something extraordinary. So it means that this question is really important because you get to know up to what extent am I supposed to be working if at all I was to get this job. You know what I mean? And it's really of an eye opener for you because you'll tend to even decide if that you can really do that. If it's a new job, a new institution, it's a new department, like a lot is required of you. And if you feel like I don't know if I can be a leader in that particular department, I don't know if I can create policies, I don't have enough experience and all that. So it's going to be like an eye opener for you and something to direct you if that's where you need to be, because we don't want to be employed and you're there, you have no idea what you're doing. You're there asking, the management doesn't know about that post, but you're there. They expect you're the professional, you applied for this job, so you need to have something on your fingertips. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's another thing. A fourth thing you can ask, I'm just going to be giving you a sample. The challenges that you might face in that particular job. There's no job that is going to be just like a smooth. You know what I mean? There are going to be ups, there are going to be downs. So it's up to you to understand like the challenges that if at all I was to get this job, these are the challenges I might face. And are you ready to cope up with the challenges, you know? So, for example, in a department where you're dealing more with clients, you always find that some clients are rude. You try to explain to them something, but they already have their own answers in their head, so they don't even give you the chance to speak out. And it's up to you to like know how to deal with such kind of people. And this one of the challenge you get, where you get rude clients, or you get people who don't appreciate your work, or you get people who just like, okay, they know of this they know maybe engineering, medicine, you know, like I do this what I do, this all, you know, and they're there demeaning your work. For example, most of the time you find that in record areas, people like don't appreciate the records. They don't appreciate the people who do records. They're like, oh yeah, is this really a course that you do in the university? You mean you paid school fees to learn records? Yes, I did. I did. So people demean you, people demean your profession, but it's up to you to be like, you know what I mean, have like some courage and know how to face them, know how to deal with such kind of issues. Those are some of the challenges you might face. Challenges like uh maybe there is no real infrastructure, computers and all that. Organizations are different. There are those big organizations with big infrastructure. There are those who are small organizations where only the manager has a computer. You see, like you really need to be open. These are questions for you in order to like find motivation when you get the work. Because I don't want to get a job and I'm used to be working, doing my things on the computer, and I'm working on this company where I don't have my own desktop. Like it's going to be like I won't get the motivation I need. Maybe I'm more of a computer person, not more of a talking person to the customers. You know what I mean? So it's up to you to gauge, can you really work on that in that environment? Because at the end of it all, mind you, at the end of it all, it's all about satisfaction, it's all about motivation, it's all about you achieving your purpose and even feeling that, you know what, I've really done something, and you know what, I've accomplished something, and I've attained my potential. That's the most important thing. And then another thing you can ask her about the job is what achievements do they expect you to attain? What do they expect you to attain in maybe in 5 months and all that? This will, even if you're the interviewer, you'll always think that, okay, this person is really interested in this job. They really know what they're doing, and this is somewhere they will really like to work, because they're like, what would you want me to accomplish in a duration of time? What, all that kind of stuff. So all these are all about creating interest in the mind of the interviewer, something that sets you apart from everybody else. You know what I mean? So if you do that, that job is yours. Cop that job. So that's about the job. And you can also ask things about your career development. I don't want to work in an organization where I'll be just glued to my desk from January to December, and there's nothing. Like, I only studied 4 years in the university to come and sit on a desk. No, you need something engaging. You need to go out there, meet other people, meet other professionals in the same field, and you can ask questions like, do you offer training in this particular field, in this particular job? Are there workshops and all that? Because mind you, staying in the office indoors from 9 to 5, it's hectic. It's really hectic, and you really need some motivation, something to keep you, like, to jumpstart you, like something to keep you moving and all that. And you can also ask if the company reviews performance, because you'd want the company to review your performance, especially if you're always working at your level best. You'll want them to review your performance, and even what's the motivation do you give people? Do you give people incentives? Do you like do a pay rise? Do you do a promotion? Do you do like an extended leave or off days? Show some interest. Another thing you can ask about is what next after the interview. Like, when should you expect them to call you back? When is the resuming date if you are told, if you were to get a job at all. See, all these creates shows that you're interested, and creates a positive thinking in the interviewer's mind. And when you try this, like, you'll get out of that interview that you feel like you've really done something, and like, you've not really wasted your time. As much as you won't get the place or the job, but you've tried your level best. An interview is not supposed to be a place for you just to be asked questions, question after question. Somebody's asking you this, the other person is asking you this, and then you're all there anxious, chickening out. Anxiety during an interview it's good, okay, but how do you manage it? Manage it by having like a thorough research on you, on the interview, on the job, on the company, on everything else. You know what I mean? So boost your level of confidence. Like, preparation during an interview is a whole new topic. I guess I'll do that too. So that's it for today's video. And you already know I always do like a job shout out at the end of every video, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. Number one, job vacancy. And as I always say, you can always go to the official website and check all the jobs, because this is Nairobi. I don't want to come back to me and throwing stones at me and telling me, ulini danganya, No, we don't do that around here. You need to be a researcher. Go to the website, look, dig deeper, know the requirements. Because I'm not going to be giving you everything. You know what I mean? Number one company is big, the one for pens, fault pens, biro pens, and all that. They want a supply and co-packing partner. Like, you need to have done procurement, storekeeping, supply chain, like that line. Cause it's hiyo line even. The titles doesn't really matter. What matters is the course that you need to have done. to have taken for you to fill that position. So that's it for big. And then a HR officer is needed at AIC Kijabe Hospital. You know, HRs are needed in every other organization. So you need to have done HR, you need to have done business administration or accounting and all that, because some of these courses are related. So it doesn't really mean that you really have to have done HR to be for you to work as a HR. You can also to have done a business administration, and you can work at the same place. You know, doesn't really matter. What matters is what distinguishes you from other people. So, and you also need to have to be a member of the Institute of HRM, Human Resource Management. So these are things, but they are professional bodies. If you've done records management, there is a karma. If you've done HR, there is IHRM. If you've done accounting, there is these are okay. I don't remember the body, but each profession has a professional body, and it's a really good thing. It's another advantage. It's a plus for you if you are a member of such bodies. So I'm so glad for this video. I hope it inspires somebody, it educates you. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment down below. Wale watu wa inbox, tafadhalini. Please, if you like the video, comment in the comment section. Don't come to my inbox and telling me, Karo, but that's a good idea. Video poa. No. Because when you come to my inbox, that doesn't really count. What counts is what is in the comment section. So let's interact in the comment section, and I hope you guys have a fantastic one. So until next time, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.